56-year-old Sudhir Luparelia was born in Uganda to parents of Indian descent. He began from scratch to get to his now glorified position in business. His father was also born here in 1932, the family having been around since 1903, when Sudhir's grandfather settled in Uganda.
Nobody can take my citizenship away.
Sudhir was literally born in business. He has 2 siblings, a brother and 2 sisters, all now living in the UK. Considering the collection of the latest car models his wife and children drive, you may think it has been like this all along. Surprisingly, Sudhir bought this 2012 autobiography Range Rover Sport worth 250 million shillings after 5 years of driving his previous car.
You don't need to invest a lot of money in a depreciating asset.
The tycoon went to Bat Valley Primary School in Jinja SS from Senior 1 to Senior 2. But in 1972, when he was in Senior 2, the late Idi Amin, who was the president then, expelled all Indians, forcing Sudhir and his family to flee the country to the UK. One of his first jobs in London as he settled in was driving taxis.
I tried to go to day school and work night in factories and work weekends.
After the situation normalized in 1985, Sudhir returned home ready to start his own business worth $25,000, approximately 65 million shillings.
The infrastructure was completely broken down. Government officials would go to work for 1 hour in the morning, put their jackets on the chair, and you never see them for the rest of the day.
As one who had already measured his losses, Sudhir opened up a beer shop on Ginger Road, and since the economy was in tatters, there was no local production at the time.
The people who would import full trucks would come to me, and I'll promise them to pay 50% on the spot. I'll tell them, come and pick up your rest of your money in 2 days at 4 o'clock. When the guys will come at 4 o'clock, his money is ready, so we'll pay them. And we build a lot of trust.
By heavily relying on the trust he had built with customers, his capital base rose and began importing his own beer stock.
Within less than a year, we were like, one of the biggest beer dealers in Kampala.
But in 1990, government slapped a ban on the beer importation after opening up a factory in Jinja. And like the Chinese say, where there is a problem, there is an opportunity. Sudhir grabbed the opportunity. He opened up one of the first foreign exchange business by taking advantage of his foreign customers.
So I started buying the currencies and started selling at a profit.
And in less than a decade, the father of 3 had ventured in real estate, money lending, and opened up Crane Bank in 1995.
Today we have 19 branches, and the 6 more opening in the next few months.
So why did he choose the name Crane?
National Board of Uganda has crested crane, which I really love.
And it was from that point that Sudhir's capital multiplied every year.
And today we are one of the largest private landlords in the country, when you exclude government and kingdoms.
He then ventured into the hotel business and later schools.
What a better way of supporting the society than building schools.
One of the schools he's proud to own is Kampala Parents School, which sits on 12 acres of land. It has over 2,800 children from a daycare to primary 7. Kabira International School is also a jewel to Sudhir.
I like meeting people, I like talking to people, and I'm service industry.
He may own tens of companies, but Sudhir keeps a close watch on all his business like this school to ensure that parents who he considers his customers get value for money. This tycoon with a knack for freestyle dressing is very particular about cleanliness. He ensures that the place is as clean as a Dutch oven. And when he finds the job poorly done, he cracks the whip.
Okay. When you come with a problem, come with a solution.
You may think he's done and is now consolidating his money business. No way. He is expanding Kampala Parents School by building a swimming pool, changing rooms and a playground in order for the school to host many children's games. Sudhir's unwavering passion for hard work is unstoppable. He works 6 days a week and ensures that he continues to remain creative in all he does. Whatever he touches, it must be a new avenue for him to make money. This multi-billionaire businessman employs about 6,000 people directly and many more indirectly. He still looks to the future with a lot of unfulfilled dreams.
Create shopping malls, a hospital, and a university.
Sudhir now lives in one of his many hotels to allow work on his new residence. He took us to the site where the new structure is under construction in Kololo. He broke down his previous palatial residence here to replace it with this one. The workers are busy like bees, and in less than a year, he wants his huge house complete. The structure, estimated at 17 billion shillings, will be one of the most deluxe and luxurious houses in Uganda.
Well, this house is designed by my wife and my children. So this is going to be a family home for next 200 years or more.
But what are some of Sudhir's challenges in the business arena?
In the government, you have a lot of issues with the land office here.
Business runs in the family, and Sudhir has empowered his children to play a role.
Hi, Dad.
His eldest daughter runs the real estate business, while the younger one is handling the money lending department of Crane Bank. These children studied business in some of the best schools in the world.
I think you can't have a better mentor than your own father, and of course it is at times challenging because he's achieved so much.
Sudhir jointly manages his business with his wife Joytina Ruparelia, who shares the same dream as her husband.
I like making money and spending money. It's nice to be doing things for the country as well.
Considering the workload, do these people have enough time together as a family?
And we're together in the office as well, so if we wanted to sit and chat, we just close the doors for a few minutes.
After leaving office at 8, I normally go out and either it's cocktails or something, then I attend those, or business meeting, then I quickly go home.
Sudhir Ruparelia confesses that he has no role model in his life except himself, and this is his philosophy of life.
Keep things simple in everything we do. Don't make it more. No need to make it bureaucratic, and make sure that the core issues that you're dealing with, they actually get done rather than enhance them.
The name Sudhir alone seems to mean money in Uganda, and considering what he has, you may think he has hit the climax of making money. But the more he gets, he yearns for more and soldiers on. The reason he says he involved the whole family is to keep the business legacy running for centuries to come, long after he is gone. Sudhir Biarhanga, NTV.